Hey, what's going on, BCS Army? Justin from Blue Collar Survival, and it's time for another review. Today I'll be reviewing the Civivi Statera for the good people over at Valtech. Definitely check out Valtech's website. I will put a link in the description below, and I will also put a link down below for this in particular knife life. Also, if you're new to my channel and you're looking for that best bang for your buck in the knife and gear world, hit that subscribe button down below. And while you're at it, throw me a thumbs up. All right, so today we'll be doing this the Civivi Statera. This is only the second Civivi that I have had. The other one is the Backlash, which a lot of you know is just an amazing knife. I would definitely say best budget knife of 2018 for sure, and probably still one of the best, if not best budget knives this year. And now we got the Statera, which is it's right up there with it for price range and materials and other things like that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this. So it is on a bearing system. It has a heavily stonewashed blade with a blood groove or fuller in it for weight reduction. Carbon fiber overlays on G10. Got skeletonized. Let's see if I can get the shot. There we go. Maybe there. Skeletonized liners. You can carry tip up, left or right. Not deep carry, but it does carry well. D2 steel, which actually did test well. If you go over to David from Blade Banter's channel, if you go over there, he has in his description of his videos, he has Rockwell testing that he has compiled from independent testing, and I believe Civivi's D2 on the Statera came in at 59.4, which is really good for that. So good on them. So definitely check that out, because there's a few knives in there that the steels actually don't match up to what they say they are. So it's nice for us in the review community to have, and it's even better for you guys as consumers to have. So let's go ahead and get into what I like about this knife. I like the fit and finish. Overall, the fit and finish is spot on. If you've had other Civivi knives, you know that they do an amazing job on their fit and finish. Everything square, lines up, looks good. I don't have any jagged anything, not even with the overlays. Sit in there real nice, and the blade finish is done like it should be, even if I do not like that, but it is done like it's supposed to. Titanium clip. So the fit and finish is really good. Another one is the action. This thing just flies out of there on them bearings. I mean, works really good as a push button. And other thing is feel in hand. This thing feels great in hand. No hot spots or anything. Very lightweight, which is another one is the weight. All the things they did for weight reduction on this, with the fuller, the swedge on top to reduce that weight on the blade. And this is a 3.5-inch blade with a 3-inch cutting edge. Also, they milled out on the outside of the handle for weight reduction. Plus, I like how they took this little bit of steel out, you know, just a little bit, but it does reduce weight. So this knife overall is just over 8 inches, and it weighs 3.7 ounces or 105 grams, which I will throw the specs up on the screen real quick. And I'll actually get some size comparisons out real quick. I'm getting ahead of myself. So those are the goods. Also, Civivi's pouch, which is real nice. It comes with a cleaning cloth and instructions. So the first size comparison we'll do will be the Manix 2, which is right around the same size. Which, what do you guys think? I just dyed this one the other day. It was the natural G10. I think this blue just came out nice. And with that M4 blade starting to patina, it should look real nice on there. All right, next size comparison we got is the Benchmade Griptilian, about same size, and then we'll go ahead with another Benchmade and we'll do the Bug Out, which is a little smaller. So there you go. I do really like how this knife feels in the hand, I'm not gonna lie. The jimping on it actually something that you guys know drives me crazy, but the jimping is actually functional. There is some jimping down here on the liner. Lockup on it is maybe about 40%, so still plenty of life left in that. Man, this knife does feel good in hand. I will give it that. It got a 4 for in hand. Let's go over the mints of it. only two things that are kind of so-so. I don't hate the pocket clip, but this is just a pocket clip that we uses on basically everything. And it's the same old tired clip. You know, I'd like to have seen something a little different, maybe a little different design, but it is really the same old tired design of titanium clip that they use on a lot of their designs. So maybe just something a little different, you know, once you've seen it, you've seen it. And the other thing is the fuller, and I just think that is just, for me, I don't know. It kind of throws me off on the blade a little bit. I don't hate it, but I don't like it. So I do like the weight reduction because, like I said, it's a very lightweight knife for its size. And let's go into the dislikes. These blinged out liners. I just don't know how I feel about the gold liners. I don't know. It's just too blingy for me. Just the gold on there. I would be happy if they'd have went with the silver or something like that, or even the blue like they did on the Backlash. But I know the color liners are something that a handful of people in the EDC world aren't big fans of. But you know what, it is what it is. Also, the hardware is gold as well, as you can see. Next thing I don't like is I just don't like this blade finish. That heavy stone wash, I'm just not a fan of. It kind of reminds me of some kind of, here. Looks like, I know that's not stone wash, but it just makes me think of some cheap Walmart knife. So I'm just not a huge fan of the heavy stone wash. And the last thing I don't like is this oversized sharpening choil. I'll just take the rest of the blade, and they could have literally just put that sharpening choil right on the other side of this plunge grind. It'd have been spot on. Because honestly, it's really, I would say, too small for a finger choil. As you can see, that blade's already biting into my finger, so I'm not going to cut like that. So let's go over the scores on how this bad boy rated in the recruiting system. I'll throw that up real quick. So it rated really well. It did really good. The only thing I really knocked it on was the overall design, and that was for the gold liners. That just really kind of turned me off, and this is just my opinion. You know, you guys can either love it or hate it, and show quick. I think it might have showed already, but show how it sits in pocket. Rides great in the pocket. So overall score was a 30 for it with a 3.33. So it's definitely one of the knives that I would give 2 thumbs up and recommend. $68 price point isn't bad for what they're offering. And like I said, their D2 has nailed it on the Rockwell. That is one thing right now. D2 is hit and miss. A lot of companies have not dialed in the heat treat on D2. So something to take into considerations. And like I said, that's why I thank David and Kurt and all the other steel guys that I talked to for these independent testings and stuff. And I'm going to be sending some knives off as well to add to the list. If you guys want to contribute to David from Blade Banter's list of steels and testing, go on there, see what he has, hit him up and ask what you got to do to, all you got to do is you'll be sending a knife to a very trusted and accredited person. He'll test it. I wish I had my one man X out here. He did one. He Rockwell tested it, and it just puts a little bitty dimple right in the blade that you can barely notice. So I'll go grab that real quick. Okay. So yeah, as you can see there, just a tiny dimple right there. So yeah, if you guys are interested in helping the knife world, the knife community, consumers, reviewers, and all of us, talk to David from Blade Banter about how you guys can maybe contribute if you feel like donating. Not you get your knives back, not donating, but lending a knife that hasn't been tested yet, just so we can get a larger database of different steels on knives. I think right now there's like 127 different knives on there, so definitely check it out. I know I'm rambling on. 2 thumbs up on this. Check out Valtech's website. $68 for this. I think it's a pretty good deal for what you get. I really like it. There's a few things I'd like to change, and it also comes in an OD green version instead of the black G10. So there's another version for that. All right, guys. This is Justin from Blue Collar Survival. You guys stay safe.